are a great flower to add to your yard because they'll work overtime supplying you with colorful flower arrangements all summer long. And with me is Dr. Anne-Marie van der Zanden from ISU. And Anne-Marie, tell us more about these zinnias.
Sure, Liz. I think zinnias are a really great flower for the Midwest. When all the other perennials in your garden are starting to fade, the zinnias are going to come on full force and give you some nice late summer color. They are an annual, so you need to plant them each year. They do best if you plant them directly into the ground, although you can do transplants. If you do plant them in the ground, you want to plant them after the last frost-free day, which is about the middle of May around here. Then in about 8 to 12 weeks, they will start to bloom for you. If you do transplant them, you can start them earlier inside and then move them outside again after the chance of frost has passed.
Okay, now what kinds do you like to plant?
The most common type that most people will be familiar with is just your common zinnia, and that's this large one with all of the petals, lots of nice dark petals. Some of them have a few less petals. They do really well. One thing to keep in mind is they are susceptible to powdery mildew, so after you've planted them, you might want to go through and thin them so you get good air circulation. Another group are these angustifolia type. They look a little different than your common zinnia, but just tough as nails. The Profusion series has been tested and they're very disease resistant. So if you plant them right and then just take care of them a little bit, they should bloom for you all summer long.
Okay, now cutting is good, right? Because I'm always afraid to take the color out of the garden.
Cutting is fantastic for these. Actually, it encourages them to bloom more. And I think about my mom and I used to plant a really long row of zinnias every spring. We would cut flowers starting in the middle of July all the way through to the end of August.
Oh, that sounds great. All right, thanks.
Sure, Liz.
And if you'd like more information on zinnias, be sure to log on to gardeninginthezone.com. I'm Liz Gelman.